So there's a correlation between being embarrassed and being judgmental. And I remember a friend of mine was telling me the story about how long ago he grew up in a really well-to-do family, and he ended up getting into a lot of trouble in his youth, and he went to prison. And while he was in prison, one day his mother was at the country club, and a friend of hers asked her, "Oh, what is Andre doing up to these days?" And she said, "Well, he's at OSP." And she said, "Oh yeah, what's?" Her friend said, "Well, what's that? What college is that?" And she said, "Oh, well, that's the penitentiary." And she wasn't embarrassed because it didn't have anything to do with her. And as he was telling the story, he was going on to say, like, my mother wasn't embarrassed to say that because she's not a judgmental person. And that's what clicked for me. Like, oh, like those things have something to do with each other for myself. And so the more that I've worked on minding my own business and taking care of myself and being healthy, and with that, not being judgmental is unnecessary. The more comfortable I felt in my own skin, and so in those times where something would pop up that I could be embarrassed about, whether it be someone else's behavior or whatever, like fearing that like it would have a negative reflection with me. I know that one, it doesn't, and I'm less bothered or less affected, and I also know with that if somebody was to be judgmental, like associate my behavior with something that like I could associate me with someone who's doing something embarrassing, if they're being judgmental, like that's not, that has more to do, that has more to say about them than it does me or the situation itself. Like kind of going back to that Buddhist saying that I'm not what you think I am, you are what you think I am. Those are some of my thoughts on that. Thanks for watching.